Hello, welcome to Earth Rose Tarot. I'm here to do the Gemini March 2021 love reading. How are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're really well. So this is for Gemini in Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. Cross watchers are also very welcome. This is going to be a general love reading, so it's not going to resonate for every Gemini out there. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest. And of course, if it's not your story at all this month, you can always check out your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus, often most useful. And just in general, I like to say, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just here to read what the cards are telling me. So if it's not the message you want to hear, you can always check out another reading. So Gemini, with that being said, this month again I'm going to be doing a bonus love reading for whichever sign gets the most likes. So don't forget to hit the like button for me, leave me a comment if it resonates or you enjoy it. I'd love to hear from you, and subscribe as well, that'd be amazing. And just a big thank you, because you guys are absolutely amazing, Geminis, in terms of your support every month, and I really appreciate it. So big thank you from me. So Gemini, let's get some general love messages for you first, and then we'll go into a full spread. So for my Geminis, please, what's going on in love for Gemini in March 2021? Get some messages for Gemini, please. Thank you. Get a couple more, please. Lovely. For Gemini, oh, okay. Maybe another. Oh, or two more, that's fine. Let's see what we've got. Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles. There's a lot of earth energy. We've got the Devil and the Hierophant. So that is nearly all earth. We've got Capricorn and Taurus energy coming in here. So you could be connecting with an earth sign or have some earth in your chart. You don't have to. Now, what am I seeing here? I mean, there's perhaps someone who is an element of inconsistency in your life with that Knight of Wands, very passionate but coming and going. With this Nine of Pentacles, it could be about your independence, your stability as a single person, but also maybe this person, if you're dealing with someone who is coming in and out of your life, it could be because they're very set on remaining single, because we have this Nine of Pentacles energy here, but we've also got the Hierophant, which is about high levels of commitment, established relationships, sometimes marriage. Now there's the Devil here as well, which can talk about fears, like the inner critic telling you that something's not going to work, or some sort of toxicity so maybe someone is associating with commitment. It's like it's something they're worried that they're going to get stuck in, or even like a sense of like being trapped. Or just that they're worried about where that would lead, whether it would bring some sort of chaos to their life. I'm seeing a lot of fire as well, Gemini, so again could be dealing with a fire sign, even though this is technically all earth energies. I'm just noticing the fire in the Seven of Pentacles and in the Devil as well. So I'm seeing fire and earth. Now with the Seven of Pentacles, this is talking about deciding whether to continue investing in something, or to kind of just let it go completely and start afresh. So it could also be talking about maybe you or someone you're connecting with are just trying to decide whether to put more work and effort into an existing connection, maybe to try and save and a commitment, or is it better to cut ties at this point and focus on your single and independence and your own money, your career, this kind of thing. And there may be a lot of passion for this person, but you could be worried that there's an element of codependency or toxicity that goes along with being in a relationship with them. So the bottom of the deck, more fire. We've got the Queen of Wands here. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, as well as Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, I'm seeing. But anyway, the Queen of Wands is she's a very attractive, enigmatic, sexy lady. She's got, it doesn't have to be about a fire sign. It could just be someone is embodying that energy. Now, I feel like with this Knight of Wands, it could be someone who finds you extremely attractive, Gemini, and highly desirable, or you could be dealing with someone and that's how you feel about them, but there's an element of passion, but also of chaos. I'm kind of getting that maybe you're concerned, there's an element here of getting caught up in the throes of passion with this person, and it kind of destabilizes maybe your your stability, your security. So let's see a little bit more. Why is the Knight of Wands here for Gemini here, please? Why is the Knight of Wands here? Oh, interesting. So we've got the Page of Pentacles. So I definitely feel like someone is going to be getting in touch, maybe back in touch. If this is someone who comes and goes out of from your life, I think they are coming back in again with some sort of offer. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here, please? Why is the Nine of Pentacles here for Gemini? Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah, so we've got now the Knight of Pentacles, as well as the Page and the Page of Cups. Look at all, I mean, we've got a lot of signifiers of messages coming in here. It could be some sort of apology for maybe some lack of stability in the past with these Page and Knight of Pentacles, because also what came out was the Five of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Now this is, I feel like you, Gemini, obviously the Queen of Swords is your air energy, but also I'm just picking up someone that's kind of had enough or of being disappointed by somebody, maybe someone who has been like flitting in and out and hasn't brought you that stability in the past, and maybe you're just kind of like thinking, do I bother continuing investing, putting any work and effort into this connection when maybe this person has some issues with commitment or something like that. Yeah, the Queen of Swords is someone who's gone through enough, she's had her experience, she's kind of reached her limit in terms of her patience here as well, and it's because she's been disappointed enough times. But interesting the way it came out with these two, showing that there's someone maybe wanting now to make some sort of more stable offer and in a way to kind of apologize or to, you know, reach back out to you. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here, please, for Gemini? Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? Thank you. The Sun, interesting. So more fire energy, can be Leo, but otherwise for me it's just the Sun. So this is about your happiness and your success. Again, I'm getting a sense of that Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. You could be very much like maybe feeling more confident, more positive, and more kind of like you can do things, or you can be very successful on your own, which absolutely you can. And just maybe you're wondering more if you should focus more on that right now than this person trying to, who may, you know, the attraction may be such that it kind of throws you off your game. So I feel like the other thing is that I feel like with this Sun card, it's kind of like you're really getting maybe some attention right now in terms of being admired. Now it doesn't have to just be romantic attention, but yeah, you're really, I just get the sense you're feeling more successful, more confident, you're magnetic, again, like with that Queen of Wands energy. So let's see, why is the Devil here, please, for Gemini? Thank you. The Page of Swords, interesting. So, and yet another page, but this is one that is more about kind of, again, a hesitancy. And well, it can talk about, you know, keeping an eye on someone. I mean, with the Devil, that can talk about kind of being a little bit obsessed as well. Now, this could be you kind of obsessing over this person, or they over you, because we do have that Knight of Wands and we saw the Queen of Wands, which is really telling me that someone is very attracted here. So it could be that someone has just been keeping your eye on an eye on you, Gemini, maybe even seeing you looking so good and doing your thing, smelling good, all this kind of thing with the Nine of Pentacles. And yeah, they're kind of maybe a little bit obsessed, or just in, you know, obsessed doesn't have to be a completely bad way. They just can't keep their eyes off you right now with this combination. So why is the Hierophant here, please, for Gemini? Why is the Hierophant here? Thank you. Wow, the Empress. More Taurus energy. I mean, a Hierophant clarified by the Empress. Incredible. But I mean, the Empress is beautiful. Venusian energy. It's beauty, love, abundance. So maybe someone is considering now wanting all of this with you, wanting something more established, commitment, maybe even be considering that you could be someone that could be like a mother of their children, or yeah. So that's very interesting. Let me get one more actually on this Hierophant and Empress. This is certainly like a leveling up situation here, though, going from that very single energy with the Nine of Pentacles to this very established serious business. A lot of love here with the Empress, but I feel like there's someone who's disappointed you in the past. which is why there may be this hesitancy with the Seven of Pentacles. Anything else for that Hierophant and Empress combination? Can you give me, thank you. Wow, and more Major Arcana, the Magician here now as well. So someone is wanting to make all this happen with you, Gemini. With the Hierophant, the Empress and the Magician, this is also someone feeling like they have all the, they have the ability. It's that sense of positivity again, that they can actually make something happen. Now, it could also be you, as I was saying here, that you may be feeling in a very positive sense right now. So this is looking good. It could be when this comes in, actually, you're going to, it may, there may be this element of hesitancy because they have disappointed you in the past, but there's a certainly very positive manifestation here of some sort of commitment and growth of the connection. So let's see, at the bottom of the deck now we have the Two of Wands, and this is definitely talking about needing to make a decision, which I was kind of getting already with that Seven of Pentacles. This may be a serious kind of crossroads moment for you where you have to choose whether you're going to go down this path with this person or not. And there's just some significant things that you're considering, big questions about whether maybe you you guys can have that, the full shebang of like commitment, family together. Yeah, it's a something that may have you feeling pulled in two different directions about whether to you know, focus on yourself or get into this. So that's just some general messages at the start. Let's go into your spread now and we'll get a lot more information. So with the spread, I'm going to be asking 12 questions about you and the person that you have on your mind whilst watching this video. And of course, the energy is fluid in tarot, so anything I'm saying about one person, if you feel it resonates more with the other person, feel free to flip the roles. That's absolutely fine. So for Gemini, please, can we get the spread, the top 12 cards for Gemini in love in March 2021. Spring is on the way, thank goodness. So for Gemini, please. The top 12 cards. Okay, let's go. So, holy moly. Oh my goodness, Gemini. Okay. Oh. Interesting. Wow. Yes. Okay, yep. Oh my goodness, Gemini, this is looking gorgeous. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we have the King of Swords now, so that's air energy. Obviously can be talking about you, Gemini, but it could also be Libra, Aquarius, but this is also just the energy of being head over heart, being sensible, being logical, being a little bit cold and detached. It's a little bit unemotional. It's trying to separate the emotions out from what is a good idea and what is wise, kind of thing. So it can also talk about someone strategizing or trying to make some sort of plan, but not really speaking too much. With this King of Swords, with his sword pointing down, he's keeping a lot of his thoughts to himself. So let's see what's going on. Yeah, and we've got the Strength card behind that, Leo energy again. Now, this is a lot of holding back, I'm going to be honest, with this combination. This is being very strong and stoic, and yeah, it's just like trying to be very like sticking to your guns. I'm kind of getting like you've made maybe, you know, you may have put some sort of defense up or something and you're trying to stick to that, and you're being very resolute. So let's see. Oh, and the Ace of Swords behind that as well. So this can talk about like some sort of realization or some sort of truth that either you may have, someone may have realized, or you may have said something to somebody and sort of said this is your bottom line, like said something that it's very honest and it is true, but it can sometimes be it can be like a breakthrough, maybe something that needed to be said, but it can also be like we can't go back once this truth has been illuminated, like or spoken. And it could be that I'm just getting the sense of like, no, I put my foot down, this is my truth, and I'm sticking to it and being very strong. It's kind of getting what I'm getting here. Let's see, the bottom of the deck, wow, we have the Four of Cups. So yeah, I feel like kind of this is like you, Gemini, to be honest, disinterested in some maybe offers you're receiving, or maybe even, because I'm seeing this kind of like Page of Cups here again, from the start of someone trying to reach out, maybe with some apology or something, and you're not having it. You're like, no, I said what I said. I'm being very strong. And the Four of Cups can talk about also boredom and disinterested, feeling like apathetic. And sometimes it can be about a missed opportunity. So, but I'm just more strongly here getting that maybe someone is coming in with some sort of offer and you're not completely impressed, let's put it that way. Yeah, I feel like it's because it's something you turned your back on previously. So the Eight of Cups here, you have, again, this is emotional detachment. It's turning your back on your emotions, maybe that you once had for somebody, and focused very much on walking away from them. Let's see what else. Ooh, and Justice. So Libra, a lot of air energy again. But this Justice card, there could be that actually there's some sort of some unfairness that you experience with this person is now you're going to receive some sort of karmic rebalancing in like a positive way. I feel like you're actually getting some sort of positive karma or justice for what you've experienced. Maybe someone trying to make things right with you, as I see that strongly as well. So it could also be someone who previously rejected you or acted as if they were disinterested with you. And so you turned your back, and now obviously karma is playing out. So let's see. Not that there's anything wrong with, not being interested in someone. It's not like karma's going to get you just because you reject somebody. I don't mean like that, but like maybe they're just the way they were inconsistent with you was unfair, is more what I meant. So can we clarify this spread, please? I'm going to get your second layer straight away, and then I'll go through everything. So can we get the top 12 cards for Gemini, please? Oh. So the Ace of Pentacles, just could not keep that in my hands, so that I definitely feel like there is an offer coming in for you. Probably from this person from the past, I have to say, Gemini, but let's see. Or it could just be that you're very much focused on the new right now. Oh, my candle went out. Oh, I think I did that with the cards. It's interesting because I was just saying you're very much focused on the new. Just getting hot wax all over myself. And then the candle blew out. So, I mean, take that symbolism for what you will. Right, let's crack on. Sorry about that. So, get the top 12 cards to clarify this spread for Gemini, please. Okay. Oh. Yeah, wow. Okay, I've got the Knight of Swords twice on the spread. Oh, yes. There's the Seven of Pentacles again. The Page of Swords again. Interesting. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, Gemini, we have the Fool. So this would be, as I think we kind of saw at the beginning, it would be like a risk, taking a risk on this person for a new beginning, taking a leap of faith. And also can talk just maybe, as I said, you're very focused on going off in a new direction, on a new path. I just get the sense of like you're focused on looking ahead and not behind right now. And that is maybe why, when this person comes back in now, it's like, I don't know, I'm very like, it's all about the positive and the new for me right now. So let's see. The Queen of Cups are behind that. So that is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But this is really a need, I think, to get in touch with your emotions and your feeling. Maybe some of you do still have feelings for this person. because the Queen of Cups has very deep emotions, but it's maybe the need to get in touch truly with how you feel, and use that sort of inner emotion, like listening to your heart and as well as your gut about this situation. And there you go. So we've got the Hermit, Virgo energy there as well. This is exactly it. It's soul searching about this decision. I think you're going to need, when it does come in, to take some time to yourself, get in touch with your feelings and what you really want, and whether you want to take this risk with them or away from them. But yeah, there's going to be some soul searching and listening to your gut, as I just said. So at the bottom of the deck here, we've got the Five of Wands. So this is talking about conflict. Now, it could be that you're conflicted about making a decision about this person. It can talk about other people being in the mix, or there being some sort of issues, even with competition. So it could have been that there were too many people involved in the past. Maybe this person was entertaining other parties, or it could just be like kind of a battle of egos, or was maybe something that happened in the past. Let's see what else is here. And then we have the Devil again, interestingly. Capricorn energy again. But, I mean, in terms of, we talked about in quite a bit at the beginning about the Devil, but it can just be it could be someone's anger as well I'm getting here, because the Five of Wands can talk about arguments and disagreements, and the Devil can certainly talk about like having anger issues, or someone having a bit of a temper. So this could be also partly why you felt it best, and the wise thing to do right now is to kind of just stay strong and not entertain this again, even though I think it's a temptation to get back involved with this person. Oh, interesting. But we have the Three of Pentacles here as well, and to be honest, this could be talking about this person trying to tempt you to work on things with them, you know, and that you are very conflicted because of everything that happened in the past. The Three of Pentacles with this Five of Wands, I mean, for some of you it was that there were too many people in the mix. There could have also been some sort of arguments about work or career, because I had that with the Nine of Pentacles at the beginning as well. This is very specific, but maybe for some of you, I just had the message pop into my head that maybe someone had some sort of issue with the job that someone did or wanted to do, and that kind of difference of opinions on career was kind of a real sticking point, and maybe caused some sort of upset or disappointment. That's not going to be for everyone, but let's crack on. I do generally think for most of you it's going to be talking about this person tempting you to work on this again, and you feel very conflicted about that idea. So let's go through how you feel about this person, Gemini. I mean, we've got the Seven of Wands and the Five of Swords. So this combination is, you feel very defensive about them, as in like you kind of maybe would feel like you should fight them off, like you're very guarded against them, against their advances to try and reach you, to try and contact you. With this Five of Swords, this is also telling me there may have been some sort of communication where something might have been said, like with the Ace of Swords. I said once it was said, you can't go back from that. And this Five of Swords is talking about someone being very brutal, very harsh, cutting with their words, and really upsetting the other person. But it's like to win the argument at all costs. They kind of, you know, said something they really shouldn't have. So yeah, and with that Five of Wands, I'm getting a sense there could have been some verbal arguments or something. And yeah, you feel hurt. You may also feel like you haven't been speaking to them recently. This Five of Swords can also talk about a lack of communication. Now, the Seven of Wands can talk about wanting to defend yourself, your position. Now, that's for some of you, maybe you feel like you need to defend yourself to them, but I think for most of you, it's just more that you're very guarded against them. So let's carry on. How they feel about you. Well, I mean, look at I've got candle wax like all over these cards. I'm gonna have to clean them up for this. But anyway, they feel like you are their happiness, their family, the one they want to be with. The Ten of Cups is absolute fulfillment of bliss and joy. So it's almost like they feel very clearly that you are the one they want to be with. Now with this Knight of Swords, this is also like they feel that they have to tell you this. And there were so many signs of communication coming in those first few general messages. So definitely they're going to be in touch. If you haven't heard from them yet, you're going to in March, is what I can see here. But the Knight of Swords is also rushing in without hesitation to kind of speak their truth. And their truth is how they feel about you, and they really want to tell you, get it off their chest. Now, how they see you, yeah, there is, I feel like there is a lack of communication between the two of you at the moment, from what I can see, because now we have the Four of Swords, how they see you, which is not speaking to them, basically. It's kind of like, again, this sense of the King of Swords and the strength. The sword is literally straight through this guy's mouth to stop him from speaking, to stop him from saying something that he's going to regret, or that is going to get, lead him down some sort of path again that will lead to more chaos in his life. It's like, no, I'm just going to, it's not stubbornness, it's like being resolute, as I said, like I will not speak to this person, and that's how they're seeing you. Now with the King of Cups as well, I have to be honest, this more water energy, I should say, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but it's just talking about a lot of deep feelings and emotionals. Now, so they could be seeing you as someone who, maybe some of them are like, oh, I know Gemini really does have deep feelings for me, with this King of Cups, and they're just not speaking to me because, they're being stubborn, and maybe that's how some of them are seeing it. For others, this is that they are kind of looking at you with a lot of love in their heart, but they see that you're not speaking to them, or maybe replying to them. Now, what happened in the past, there was the Tower. So something fell apart massively. There may have been some sort of shocking moment, shocking development. As I said, with that Ace of Swords, maybe this was something that was said that really just rocked the connection. Now we have the King of Pentacles here. So again, Earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. But this is, the King of Pentacles can either be talking a lot about work and career, business, finances, and also that stability, the like loyal, reliable partner that you can put down roots with. So I feel there may have been some sort of conversation either about commitment or about finances or a career. As I was getting, for some of you, it may have been about a job, and that situation just rocked the connection so much. It really kind of threw you from what you thought you'd built up as a foundation with them. So the current mutual energy, we've got the Death card, Scorpio energy, and the Two of Pentacles. So I feel this is talking about there's big change currently happening. But there's also like this sense of needing to make a decision with the Two of Pentacles, weighing up the pros and cons about maybe having this person in your life, maybe some sort of offer that they're wanting to make to you. And it can also be about feeling a bit overwhelmed by something. So big change happening this month in this connection, but it's kind of like, which way are we going to go when it comes to that change? It's the same as the Seven of Pentacles I was seeing, which is here, so I'll get to it in a second. But it's that same energy of, are we going to go all in, or are we going to scrap this completely and go our separate ways and start afresh? Either way, big change. So what this person is wishing would happen in the connection, Gemini, I mean, the King of Wands, Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, and the Magician. So look, I have to say, I think have we seen all the Kings? Wands, Pentacles, Cups, and Swords. Yeah. So, but I get very much that it's all about one person. But maybe you'll know. Maybe there's someone else on your mind as well. So potentially for some of you, because all four Kings we've only got 2 layers out, is unusual. But anyway. Let's get back to this person that we're seeing here, Gemini. So what they want is to make this happen with you. This is such a strong message coming through that they feel like they have the ability to make this happen. They have all the skills, the tools at hand to make this work with you. Very confident as your person, very positive, and really what they want is to take action. And I feel like they feel like they need to take action about this. Very strong combination. What they want is to make this work with you, make it happen. Now, what is blocking the connection or the challenge? Interestingly, we've got this Eight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. So it seems like the issue is what is blocking this connection is a conversation, and it could be one about stability. Again, kind of getting that theme with your reading. So maybe there needs to be some back and forth conversation about a stable offer of some sort is kind of what I'm getting. And obviously in terms of that being a challenge or a block, that is not happening. And maybe that was something that was lacking. As I said, there was that element of inconsistency with them in the past, and can we just sit down and have a talk about maybe where this is going? And I feel like that was the block. And with the King of Pentacles and the Tower in the past, it could very much be about that lack of stability. So what are the intentions of this person towards you, Gemini? Is to definitely bring a lot of healing to this connection with the star, and which is Aquarius, and Seven of Pentacles. I mean, for me, I feel like they are intending to heal this connection with you, offer some sort of gesture, offer their apologies, and maybe I always feel like it may be to convince you to actually continue putting work and effort into this, so with that Seven of Pentacles. So what you need to know about their current situation, man, they are they are doing a lot of thinking about you, as I was saying with that kind of devil in the Page of Swords at the beginning, like maybe even obsessively thinking about you, that you are on their mind. That's what you need to know about their current situation. You're on their mind constantly. With this Nine of Swords and Three of Swords combination, this is like mental torture, feeling very sad, overwhelmed, maybe replaying things again and again. This Three of Swords can also be like a sense of betrayal. So maybe they feel like they betrayed you in some way, or they hurt you, and they're thinking about it again and again. Now, the action they're most likely going to take towards you next, wow, I mean, the Chariot card of Cancer and Nine of Cups. This is forward movement. Look at the speed here. We've got the Knight of Swords and how they feel, like the Magician in what they want to happen, and that King of Wands, very like go-getter energy here, and the action they're going to take towards you, yeah, they are coming forward fast. This may come out of the blue with that Knight of Swords. I expect the unexpected, this communication, and I feel like it might suddenly go very fast, the momentum. But yeah, the Chariot, it could be that they're going to come and see you, and to make this work, or they're just going to move things forward. And with the Nine of Cups, this is to get their wish fulfillment, which is you, for sure, where they feel the Ten of Cups about you. So they're actually going to take towards you next is to come after you, to chase you, and to get you, because that you are what they want, basically. Now, your advice is the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords. So I just said we've got the Knight of Swords here as well, and I forgot he was here a second time. So, and yeah, in terms of your advice, expect the unexpected. As I said, communication is coming in. But interesting with the Page of Swords, I'm getting, in terms of advice, it's kind of like the need to also pause and gather more information, and do. Now, when I say research, I don't mean like in the library. I mean like research in terms of maybe inside yourself, as I was saying, like taking the time to check in, kind of that soul searching introspection, maybe before answering too bluntly, too quickly on this when it comes in, because I'm just getting a sense of needing to find out more information. But this is going to like come in out of the blue for you this month, I feel. Now, what is going to be happening between the two of you this month, Gemini? The Lovers and the High Priestess. So the Lovers is your energy, so that's very interesting that is the main overall kind of theme for what's happening for you this month. And the High Priestess is Pisces. But I mean, the Lovers, it's obviously talking about this strong romantic connection that is happening for you this month, which is absolutely beautiful, very romantic. It reminds me of this card, actually, this Lovers card, in terms of the sweet embrace of the lovers on the card. And yeah, it's beautiful. It's being in love as well with each other. And this High Priestess, there is this need to, as I've been saying, like the introspection, listening to your gut. And I feel like there's a need to really listen to your heart when it comes to this connection this month. So I'm going to get your third layer, and we'll go through everything one more time. Try not to throw any candle wax around this time. That'd be great, wouldn't it? So can we get one more layer, please, for Gemini? Clarify what is already laid out. 12 cards, please. Gemini. And if this is resonating, please do leave me a comment. Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. So for Gemini, please, can we get the top 12 cards, one more layer. Okay. Yeah, they're really cut up about this. Yeah, there's the King of Cups again. Wow, oh my goodness. Oh, interesting. The Knight of Pentacles, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. The Empress again. Okay. Oh. Okay, Gemini. The bottom of the deck, we have the Princess of Swords in this deck, which is the Knight of Swords for a third time. So as I said, expect the unexpected. So this Knight of Swords is talking also about taking, having a second thought about something. Maybe something, as I said, that you kind of feel like you've already made your decision about this on, like you've made your judgment call. You've you know what you think about this, but this, it's because this particular Knight of Swords, her sword is split in two. See, that says like two edges of the blade. So it's to symbolize that, you know, each side of the sword was an idea, and it's actually taking a second look at something. So I feel like when this communication comes in, it is asking you to do that. So yeah, the Two of Pentacles again, as in your current mutual energy. So it's going to take some, you know, have some thinking about whether to, you know, go for this, of course. It is the need to try and like keep your balance and all that kind of passionate energy you're seeing at the start, not being like thrown off from your own sense of security and stability by this, keeping your equilibrium. So let's see. Oh, wow, beautiful. We've got the Nine of Cups again though. So I feel like there's a lot of happiness and contentment coming in this month for you, Gemini. I mean, this is wish fulfillment again, but it's also that sense of just happiness and fulfillment. Yeah, that's, I don't know how else to say it. So it's really lovely. I just feel like it's this message or this offer coming in, and you're really going to need to think about it and think about what makes you happy. Now, at the bottom of this deck, yeah, Eight of Wands. So lots of communication is going to be coming in back and forth. This also shows me a sense of willingness to compromise and to adapt. So I feel like it's going to be more of that kind of energy. Maybe in the past someone was very you know, my way or the highway about something, or that, you know, there were arguments in the past. This is kind of the communication is going to be flowing much better between the two of you going forward. Well, certainly this month, and there's not going to be that same element of conflict that you experienced before. So, but we do have the Nine of Pentacles again here. So as at the beginning, this is perhaps, again, you were dealing with someone in the past, or this person even, who in the past was very much focused on their own thing, or their being alone, or that, you know, sense of kind of being a lone wolf or being very independent. But this is like a different Nine of Pentacles to the other one. This is very like fiercely independent, like no one travels the road with me, like I do everything alone. So that could have been why there was an issue with there being this stable element to the connection. But also I'm getting a sense there could have been an issue with finances as well. So let's see. Oh yeah, funnily enough, I said that, and now there's the Eight of Pentacles. So you see how there's even though technically it's the nine going back to the eight, in this case it's actually more positive for me, because both of these eights is about putting the work in communication and work into like actual hard graft and doing the work that's necessary. So I feel like definitely this person is coming forward and wanting to work on things with you. But this Eight of Pentacles, you see how the two people here together are actually manifesting abundance and creating money together. So it's like they might be working on a project together that's actually bringing in a lot of monetary success. I feel like maybe someone in the past was more all about themselves, or unwilling to share, or, you know, their not their property, but kind of their abundance in some way, and now there's this more a sense of working together. So hopefully that makes sense to someone. So let's go through how you feel about them is clarified by that Knight of Wands, as we saw at the beginning. So this is the Princess of Wands in this deck, but this one is less about being a player. It's more about someone coming forward very passionately, going after what they want, and making some sort of offer. Actually, funnily enough, it's making a compromise, and knowing that they may need to offer something to actually get what they want. So interesting. I feel like this person is going to be coming towards you and doing that. Maybe you feel like that's what is needed, that they actually need to offer you some sort of compromise. But it's also telling me that it's what I said at the beginning, that element of attraction that you have for this person, feeling very passionate about them, but you're also feeling defensive now because of the things that have been said between the two of you. So how they feel about you is clarified by the Three of Swords, exactly as in their current situation. So yeah, they feel like you are their happiness, but maybe this Knight of Swords could also be talking about the fact that, you know, something was said very harshly, very cuttingly in the past, and that caused a lot of heartbreak. But regardless, whether it's what they feel like they need to talk to you or something about in the past, but at the end of the day, it's like they feel like you are the one, and they may feel like it's something has gone wrong, and they feel very heartbroken about that, as we saw already. So how they see you is clarified by the Five of Wands, interestingly. So they may see you now, to be honest, the strongest message I'm getting is that they see that there are a lot of feelings there, but again, you're not speaking to them because you don't want there to be chaos, you don't want another argument, and you don't want it to break down into like some sort of petty disagreement again. So it's kind of like they see the fact that you're holding back from speaking to them at all to kind of avoid that, and maybe this is talking about the conflict that you guys experienced in the past. Now, the other thing I'm seeing is that it could be that, I mean, this particular Five of Wands is like someone who is fighting off the competition. You see how this person is in one colour and the other people around them are in another colour of like their suits. So it's kind of like fighting off any other competitors and fighting to be successful. And also it cannot, actually in this particular Five of Wands, they are training to get stronger as well. So now this is very specific, but they may see that you are going through some sort of, maybe you have actually gone through your battles and you are getting stronger as a result. You have maybe been like the victor or the winner over anyone that could have been competition for you, and they I hope I'm making any sense. It's kind of like, maybe if this person was inconsistent in the past, maybe because they were entertaining other people, for example, I'm kind of seeing like that in their eyes you have beaten the competition, maybe without even trying. You may not even know you have, but you are like, you have beaten off that doesn't sound right, wait, let me rephrase. You have surpassed the competition, anyone else that could have been a competition for this person's attention or affection, but now you're not speaking to them. Oh, God, I hope that made sense. Now, what happened in the past between the two of you is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. So this may have been an issue about timing, that it wasn't the right time for this person in terms of commitment, in terms of their stability. Maybe with the Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, we were just talking about, it was someone was very focused on their finances and didn't maybe feel like they had enough to actually provide stability and provide, you know, someone that you could actually marry or have kids with and this kind of thing. And so yeah, maybe there was an issue with timing here, with the Wheel of Fortune being what happened in the past, but there was definitely change as well. I mean, obviously with the Tower there was big change in the connection, which is kind of like an obvious statement, but yeah. Now, what is the current mutual energy is clarified by that King of Cups, just as how they see you. So there's definitely a lot of feelings remaining between the two of you here. I mean, it's just that it's exactly what I was describing already, of like weighing up the pros and cons about whether to maybe even, I mean, this is very strong Scorpio energy as well, so someone could have that in their chart, but it's kind of like, I feel like maybe someone's holding back. If there is Scorpio, they're probably not exactly speaking on their emotions, if you have some Scorpio in your chart, for example, Gemini, but it's just, there are a lot of feelings, but still trying to be pragmatic and weigh up the pros and cons of whether to end a situation or to experience some sort of positive change. Now, for some of you, because of all those kings I mentioned already, maybe some of you have also maybe recently met another person who could be a water sign, because the other thing that could be here, how this person is seeing you, is that maybe they have competition now, and it could be this water sign. If they know about there's someone else in your life, your vicinity, or maybe something that they've been, keeping an eye on social media, and maybe they're wondering about. So it could be that they're seeing that you're not talking to them because you are now engaging with a King of Cups, and that could be this element of competition, because here the current mutual energy could be trying to decide between maybe something that is in the past for you or someone new. But I mean, for some of you, that won't be for everyone. So what this person wishes would happen in the connection is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, I think I kind of said it already, but just massive clarification, whole new beginning. They want to make it happen with you. And this flipped out, didn't it, when I was shuffling the first deck, and when I was saying, like, are you focused on something new? But it's kind of like whoever here is coming through strongly is that they want to make a new beginning happen with you, because they think you're, if they feel like you're their happy ever after. So yeah. Now, the blockage, the challenge is clarified by the Princess of Pentacles. So it's the same as the Knight of Pentacles again. This is also telling me there was a delay. There was, maybe you've been waiting for this person for a long time to actually come forward. Again, with that Wheel of Fortune, I'm getting the sense of like time passing, and yeah, maybe you were just waiting and waiting for this offer to actually come in, and it just wasn't happening. They weren't moving. This particular Knight of Pentacles is also talking about someone who's not even on their blinking horse, because they feel like they still have some more exploring and looking around in their area to do before they get on the horse and they make a plan. Sorry, my phone is just going to try and go on low battery. Give me 1 second. Oh God, it's all going wrong. Oh no. Unfortunately, my God, my what's it called? Tripod is broken. It didn't take very long. So okay, we're just gonna stay there. We're nearly done. Come on, tripod, you can do it. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So I feel like it may have been also a part that someone felt like they were still looking around and, not ready to actually make go into commitment. Like, are there still other options out there for me as well? It could have been an element of the delay for some of you. And now the intentions of your person is clarified by the Empress. So yeah, the Empress is a beautiful energy. We saw at the beginning of its integrity, its beauty, love, being very strong. I feel like they want to bring healing and growth to this connection. You see how I was talking about, like, here, they want to convince you to continue putting work and effort into this. And the Empress is all about growing the connection, and exactly that. Like, I would even say that without the Seven of Pentacles, with the Empress came up, it may be that someone wants to put the work in and make this, continue to like, someone coming back and going, okay, let's work on this. That would be the Empress anyway. But yeah, that their intention is to work on this with you and to bring healing to the connection. Also, for some of you, because they consider you are their Empress, or they want to be the Empress in your life, however it resonates for you. Now, what you need to know about their current situation is clarified by the Six of Swords. More air, all swords. Now this is, so they are mentally tormented in their current situation, but this Six of Swords is also kind of, maybe it's this sense of wanting to move forward onto smoother waters with you, obviously, and that is all they can think about, wanting to move past this heartache and pain and going over and over in your head, and maybe even change direction and go towards you, I would say, or kind of let go of maybe their ideas that they had before, And again, that concept of compromise, wanting to maybe hear your ideas more and be more willing to, for communication to go, be more of a flow rather than a battle. Now, the action they're going to take towards you next is clarified by the Ten of Swords. So, I mean, I feel like very much it's like because they cannot stand the idea that this could be over with you. And you see how this woman is like shielding her face from looking at it with the knives in her chest. It's like, no, I will not believe that this is over, and kind of going after what they want. But let me, if my tripod is going to last, let me just get, is there anything else? It could also be that they are going to come charging in for their wish fulfillment and you're going to be like, no, it's over, it's done. But this is about the action they're going to take towards you next. So let me see, is there anything else? Yep, the Page of Pentacles, making that offer. But why is this Ten of Swords here? Why is the Ten of Swords? Yeah, exactly. I felt that this was going to come out. The Eight of Swords. This is being completely stuck on you, and they cannot consider the idea that this is actually over. Yeah, look at that. The Empress at the bottom of the deck again. So they don't even want to consider that this is actually over with you. They don't want to face that. They are going to come charging in and get their wish fulfillment. And look, you see what they want to actually happen in the connection is to make this happen. So it's like, no, I will not accept that this is over with Gemini. I'm going to come in and go after them. So your advice, interestingly, is clarified by the Queen of Swords. I mean, look at this cold, cutting energy. Not that air signs are cold, but this combination is like just so brutally cold. So look, I mean, this Queen of Swords has actually snapped her sword in half because she's looking back like, I am done with you. Now, in terms of the advice, it could be just to maybe get, as I said before, get some more information before, exactly as I said actually, before making some sort of cold cutting decision. Just kind of, you might want to gather some more info or thoughts. Is there anything else you can tell me about this Queen of Swords for the advice for Gemini, please? I mean, obviously the decision is yours with your energy coming in here in your advice, Gemini. So yeah, the decision that is yours at the end of the day. But is there anything else you can tell me about this Queen of Swords for the advice for Gemini? Oh, Gemini, look. Good grief, we've got the entire court House of Swords. So what came out to clarify was the King of Swords on top of the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Cups. So look, this person absolutely has feelings for you. This is actually your perfect counterpart with this King of Swords, a perfect pairing, and there are feelings here. There's emotion coming in. I feel like very much the advice is, this is crazy, this combination has come out from 4 different decks, guys. Look at this, the entire air sword courthouse. But anyway, the advice is that this is going to come in out of the blue, out of nowhere. You're feeling very reproachful towards this person. You're feeling very done with their shit, pardon my language. But this is someone who, has strong feelings for you. You guys are a perfect pairing here. And I feel like, and they are coming in, look at this King of Swords with his sword up. They're actually coming in with honesty, with truthful communication here. And I feel like there's a need to just gather some more information, even internally, as I said, introspective, before you make some sort of cutting statement or, completely go ice cold on them. Maybe you want to find out or kind of do some soul searching before that. So finally, what's going to happen between the two of you this month is clarified by the Page of Pentacles again. So yeah, there is going to be an offer from this person this month, Gemini. It's actually interesting with this Page of Pentacles, he's looking back, holding the pentacle. So it's someone, maybe you thought it was over, it's in the past now, but it's going to be something that you're going to be looking back at and considering. And there is a lot of love between the two of you, a very strong connection, let's just put it that way. And this is going to involve a lot of introspection and really thinking about it when this offer comes in, and whether you want to accept it. So yeah, that is what I've got for you this month, Gemini. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for sticking with me if you have, with my candles and the tripod breaking. God, it's like amateur hour over here. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed the reading. Please hit the like button, and then if Gemini has the most likes this month, I'll do you guys a bonus love reading later in March. Leave me a comment and subscribe. That would be absolutely wonderful. And just thank you so much for all your support so far, Geminis. You're absolutely lovely. Have a wonderful March. I'll speak to you soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.